complicated language, and in order to talk in English, in order to communicate in English or understand English, it is very important to understand the basic concept of English. If our building blocks are not clear, then we cannot communicate properly in English. It can lead to errors in our sentences. It can lead to grammatical mistakes. So, in this video, we are going to understand how to communicate well in English without making some errors. So, the main topic of this video is errors, and the errors are particularly we are focusing on is on the adjectives. Errors can be made in infinite ways. There can be errors made in sentence, it can be in tenses, it can be in nouns, pronouns, prepositions. Basically, we do not know how to use the prepositions. So, students often make silly mistakes while communicating in English or while writing something in English. So, here we are going to discuss how to avoid those errors. So, let us first talk about adjectives as to what are adjectives. Adjectives are all those words which are used in order to modify or to qualify a noun or a pronoun. Why I am saying noun or a pronoun? Because a pronoun is similar to a noun. It is just a replacement of noun. And whichever words are used to enhance the adjectives, those are referred to as, which are used to enhance the nouns, those are referred to as adjectives. Some adjective words can be beautiful, lovely, pretty, silly, wonderful, honest, miser. So these are some of the adjectives which can describe a noun, and that noun can be anything. It can be a person, it can be an animal, it can be a place, it can be a thing or a feeling. Anything can be considered to be a noun, and all those words which describe those nouns are referred to as adjectives. So one by one we are going to understand different areas where we can make silly mistakes in the usage of adjectives. So first is that we can avoid double comparatives. The first tip is that we should avoid double comparatives. Now we know that there are 3 degrees of comparison. First is the positive degree, second is the comparative degree, and third is the superlative degree. And a comparative degree often ends with ER, right? Or it ends with more, or it has less within it. So ER, more or less. Like I say, Sonia is less prettier than Sona. Sona is less prettier than Sona. Here, this is my wrong sentence. Why? Because I have said that we should not make use of double comparatives. Here I am making use of less, and I am also making use of prettier. Both are these type of comparatives, right? ER and less, both are the comparatives. So instead of that, I can say Sona is prettier than Sonia. And this makes my sentence grammatically correct. Why? Because I have just interchanged. If I say that Sonia is less pretty than Sona, it can also mean that Sona is prettier. So I will say Sona is prettier than Sonia, which will make my sentence correct. So this was the first area where students can make errors. The second area is that I can explain with example, that will be better. Like I say, Delhi is further from Ambala. When I say Delhi is further from Ambala, my sentence has an error and therefore my sentence is grammatically incorrect. Why it is incorrect? Because of the usage of the word further. Further means in addition to. And if I say Delhi is farther from Ambala, here my sentence is correct. Why? Because further means in addition to, and farther means a distance that we are talking about. Here I am talking about distance, therefore instead of using further, I will say farther. That Delhi is farther from Ambala. So this is again an error that can be made in the topic of adjectives. Another error that can be made in use of adjectives can be, the third tip is that we should make use of comparatives where required. Use of comparatives where required means that wherever we need to make use of comparatives, we should use comparatives instead of just using a positive degree. Like I say, she is growing strong and strong each day. Again over here, my sentence is not correct. There is error in my sentence. Why? Because strong and strong is no word. There is no meaning in the sentence. That she is growing strong and strong each day. This is my wrong sentence. My sentence is not correct. Instead of strong and strong, I should have written stronger and stronger. So here, I should have said, she is growing stronger and stronger each day. And this makes my statement correct. So, wherever comparatives are used, because why am I using comparatives over here? Because for the same person, I am making comparison. That one day she was less strong, another day she had increased her strength. Therefore, the comparison is made between the strength on the consecutive days, right? So here I am saying that one day she was less strong, the other day she was more strong. So a comparison is made. Therefore, I am saying she is growing stronger and stronger each day. Now, the next point which I am going to explain is very important to remember. Like, I am saying that articles, possessives and determiners. Articles, possessives and determiners, they are categorized as group A. And whenever we are talking about words such as both, all, some, half, when I'm talking about such words, these are referred to as group B quantifiers. We know the articles are A and the, possessives are my, your, her. These are all the possessives. So these are categorized as group A, and both, all, some, half are categorized as group B. We should remember group A cannot precede group B. Group A cannot precede group B, which means that I cannot say the all, your some, his, both. This is wrong. Right? Group A cannot precede Group B, but Group B can precede Group A. Group A cannot precede Group B. Group B can precede Group A by using words such as of. This is a very important point which we need to remember, that which are Group A and which all come under Group B and which can precede what. So now let us understand the concept through examples. The example can be your both brothers are intelligent. When I'm saying your both brothers are intelligent, here your is a kind of possessive, and I said that those possessives are of Group A. And both I said was under Group B. And also we understood that Group A cannot be used before Group B. So here my sentence is grammatically incorrect. And to make it correct, I said that Group B will follow, it will precede Group A. So I say both of your brothers are intelligent. And this makes my sentence correct, that both of your brothers are intelligent. Another example can be her all work is complete. When I say her all work is complete, my sentence is again wrong because Group A is preceding Group B. Here I will say all her work is complete. And when I say all her work is complete, this makes my sentence correct. So, this was another important tip, that we should avoid the errors. Now the next and the last tip is that I can explain through example. An example can be your worries are less than mine. When I say your worries are less than mine, here less should not be used. So this is again wrong. I will say your worries are fewer than mine. Why? Because less is used for uncountable nouns and fewer is used for countable noun. And because no person has uncountable worries, our worries are not that much big. The worries are countable. Therefore, with worries, I will be using the term fewer. And here, fewer is my adjective. So, in this video, we have talked about the errors, the common errors which are made in English. And here, we have focused on the errors which are made while using the adjectives. Then, we've also discussed the different tips for avoiding the errors in order to communicate properly in English or use a proper English language.